versus Actus. Arcade Actus. First online. Comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Ready yourself.
Time to erase you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. All right, on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Uses the pair. Combo with the target combo. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few charges forward. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Still slugging it out at this range. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punish. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. His piled up delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player two did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Demon Raid hits them with a stopping box. Goes with the safe stuff with Agent Talent card in play. Let's see if they can survive this assault. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Smart play to stop the opponent there. What's the next move? Time to reassess the situation? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of this. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Can this drive bring them back? Throws them. Almost no drive gauge left. This Kotsugeki to the face! Oh my god, what's gonna happen? They're using a fireball to force a reaction! Looking for the drive impact doesn't work! Flatline goes! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Fires off a Hadouken! Who's going to steal this win? Reach out and lash somebody! We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Expect to see some fancy stuff as we're near the end of the round. They're taking a step back. Kotsugeki to the face! Here's his hand, drops him! Demon crowns him from above! The parry! Nice shade incoming! Shakes things up with a fireball! Demon Raid time! Both sides connects with the throw! Player 2 can't let this simmer! They gotta start cooking! This will lead to some big damage! Fires off the shot! The next touch may decide this round. It is over! Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Drive parry. A parry? Brushes that off and keeps going. Triggers Toxic Blossom to stack the deck. Neither of them willing to back off here. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1, KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checking their reactions to the fireball? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Coming through. Lands the attack and triggers a Toxic Blossom. They're gonna get a better advantage here. Charges forward. Solid trigger on the Toxic Blossom to pile on the damage. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Zanku Hado. So, what's next? A parry? Drive reversal. Doing some quick planning? Zanku Hadouken! Jumps up. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gotta be kept going on the offensive. Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Zanku Hado! Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Five tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Connects with the throw. What now? That's not Hado! What were they thinking? Taking chunks out of each other. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Trying to dig in deep with those blocks. Who will come out on top in this final round? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Target combo into... Oh, they switch sides. Makes a solid read with the entrapment. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super. Taking chunks out of each other here. Sits them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. My magnum open. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Hold your breath. Picture perfect punishment. Takes the chance to hurt him. Back throw for the side switch. Next hit will end the round. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Gets Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. How will they take advantage of everything that delivers the pain right to their doorsteps? Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Uses the target combo as a filler. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. A quick breather. A parry? Goes with Changing Talent card is played. Let's see if they can survive this assault. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Nightshade Pulse comes out to play, charges forward. Dashes. Getting up closer. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. What's next? They gotta dig down deep here. Both uses their drive gauge. They both decide what are you jumping in for? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Oh, please down the purple stuff. Who's going to steal this win? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. This can lead to some big damage. Forward rush. What now? Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Oh, now that is a punish. Both fighters are down to half-life. Amazing! Taking chunks out of each other here. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? Ugh, take it. Oh my God, block super! The super's blocked! I called it! They are done! Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Chun-Li. Here comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. Impact's a no-go. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Launches with a Tenku kick. Player 1 has completely used all of opening here to do big KO. Player 2 Club. Who's going to start things off? Grabs him, springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Taking stock. Risky up-close scrap still going. That's a counter. Potential kicks. Knockdown and player 1 needs to use the credit. Oh my God, they just choked it up. This is a turning point. They got, burnout triggered. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Got their eye on the air. The low heavy hits. Opts for the throw. What's the play here? Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Brushes off the impact. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Goes for... Can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can... KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Demon Raid? Picks the drive reversal. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Holds out with the block. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 needs to use the cutter to hit them with a stop and bomb. Shows the medium kick. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Good decision with that throw. Zones with the fireball. That click overtime Tinto there to call them out. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Also, what a finish! Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Starts with a jump in. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Knockdown. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Shows a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Zones with the fireball. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Connects with medium kicks. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Don't underestimate me.
Final round. Fight!
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Up for the arrow. Player 1 click overdrive Tinto there to call them out. Ooh, you never know what can happen. The low kick hits. Shakes things up with the fireball. What now? Connects with the throw. Lightning kicks. Okay, here we go. This can lead to some big damage. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What a clutch low heavy! Slick overdrive Kenko there to call them out. What? Ripped in the drive impact! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Oh, plot twist. Medium kick hits. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. They block the overhead, and player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Taking style. No more drive gauge. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Burnout activates. Get the bar on up Kikoso. What'll happen here? Player 2 drops them to half, closing the gap. They need to rely on sneaks in the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 chases them down. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive Tensho. Big throws. Going in. Not cracking under pressure. What'll happen here? Player 1 holding on to that corner KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Throws a fireball. Player 1 will look to apply solid anti-air. Medium kick into the low kick hit. With super arts into play, it's really anything but crowns them from above. Put the exclamation point on that with an ODR. Slick overdrive Kenko there to call them out. Player 2 needs to wait this out. Danger sees the overhead coming. Oh, here we go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Ugh, take a seat. The next touch makes... I called it! So heavy out of nowhere. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ugh, stuff him. Medium kick hit. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Player 1 chases them down. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Nice solid counter. Knockdown. Grabs them. Taking stock. Will this super art connect? This is a critical point of the round where hits them with a stopping bob. Dashes forward. Burnout activates. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. In there. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Immediate jump in. Medium kick. Throw connects and does big damage. Still scrapping for control of the space. Charges forward. Tensho kicks. Quick breather. Launches with a Tenko kick. Cannon spike. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Hazatsu. We're near the end of the round. They're going for the super art? What were they thinking? The super doesn't hit. Jump! What are they gonna do? Drop some bars. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Oh, block peppers them with the lightning kicks. the counter! Ugh, scuff him! You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Kazamshu! Good decision with that throw! Amazing! Grounds him from above! Cross-up attack! Passes for a reaction with a fireball! A real test of nerves here! Player 1 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback! What are they gonna do? This is gonna hurt! What a finish! Player 2 made some smart moves there!
Red match. Sungyeon. Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Everything you have. Cry for mercy. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Lots of aggression from both sides. Gets a chance with that jump. Taking stock. Was looking for that jump attack. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Life lead opens up. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. All right, what's coming up next? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Nice double lariat. In there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. Rushes that off and keeps going. A little too greedy there. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Were they baiting them into that? They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. That burnout activates. How will they utilize this? Knee press nightmare hit. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Let's see play with the grab. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. This is gonna hurt. Still slugging it out. There's a burn flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Superb reactions on display. Parries the attack. The cross-up connects. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. In a dire situation, the KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Reads them. Target locked and scoop. Jumps up. Manages to block the jump, brushes that off, and keeps going. What'll happen here? They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Giving up a boost with knee press nightmare. Count knee press nightmare hit. Player 1 will need to play it conservative. Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Solid anti-air. All the throw connects. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to flatline them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in? Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Both are ready to pull the... That's gonna leave them rattled. Oh man, this is a scary range. Nothing stops this train. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. What's next? Noticeable life lead and whiff. They're wide open. Boom, what a finish. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. The drive impact is denied. Jumps in. They trade. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Knockdown. Well-timed corner. Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player one chases them down. Throws them. What's next? Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? They both back off to refocus. Who will make the first move? One combo closes with the throw, hitting them with the smart stuff. Player one wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Jumps in. Player two has the life lead. 10 the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player two will look to apply critical. What's gonna happen? Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to do the cash money damage they need.
My wrestling is unstoppable.
James, perfect execution with the anti-air. Connects with the throw. This is a critical moment. This can lead to some big damage. Player two burns out. Reach out and hug him. That was the highest I've ever seen. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Great match. Akuma. Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jumper. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Hits the back throw, looking to set something up to get more damage. Okay, creating some space here. Stops the attack by using Getsu. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Absorb lands a punish counter for the first hit. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Knockdown and both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Adam is playing. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. A parry? Looking to impress with this super. Are we going to see a comeback here? Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Demon in with the what a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Going on the offensive? Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Looking for a hold. Both fighters off to the side. What's next? Player 2 is on track to steal this back after that super. Here's that off. What now? Draw super art incoming. What were they thinking? What are they gonna do? Throws! Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? What a statement with that fireball. Both of them back off. And they are done! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet.
You should have left. Now I gotta take it serious.
Jumps. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? All right. Player 1 with the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Knockdown. Getsu. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shoots off a fireball up close. They hit each other. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Not close enough for the throw. Goes for the massage. Big super art hit. It's on. Risky up close scrap still going. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knockdown and breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Krabs from above. Oh, here we come. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? They are letting it fly from the get-go. Uses the target combo as a filler. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Getting up close and personal. Bronco kick. Ooh, does them dirty. Demon, this is gonna hurt. Amazing. They didn't take the throw. Player 1 comes away with the win.